Everything says fall like a perfect crispy apple, but sometimes we want to get that fruit in a sandwich. Here with a delicious way to add fruit to your meal is lifestyle editor Nancy Einhart in this edition of Between the Bread. Now, this already smells amazing. The Gouda is wafting up and tickling my nose.
Yes.
Tell me about this sandwich.
That smoked Gouda is so autumnal. It's
Yeah.
delicious. Yeah, so this sandwich is, I call it my fall Gouda-ness grilled cheese because the best thing about Gouda is that you can make like bad puns with it.
Yeah.
So for this, I just got some really nice 9-grain bread, a little bit of honey mustard, just some regular sliced deli ham, some really, really thinly sliced Fuji apple, and some smoked Gouda.
Okay, awesome. So where do we begin making this delicious sandwich?
So first we are going to just take our mustard and coat one side of the bread with it.
Okay.
So just one. And then we are going to lay the ham on top of that. So
Okay.
I'll just say this.
Now, are you only doing one side of the bread with the mustard because you don't want this to be essentially
I don't want it to be a mustard sandwich. Yeah, exactly.
Which has its time and place, I would just like to say for the record.
And then we want to put the apples in between here. I love using apples on a sandwich because in the summer I like to put tomatoes or avocado, but in the winter, you know, the produce that's really good is apples.
Yeah, I feel like this is sort of the healthy version of putting potato chips in your sandwich because it adds that crunch,
Yes.
but less guilt.
It does. This sandwich is just like delicious textures and flavors together.
Yeah.
And then we'll put our smoked Gouda, also sliced. Everything should be sliced very thin.
Okay, and what is it about Gouda really that speaks to you as a cheese?
Gosh, I don't even know. It's got this nice creamy texture.
Yeah.
And yeah, the smoky flavor. It just, I don't know, it's like just tastes like fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
So simple enough. Close this up. And we could cook this either on a panini press or on the stove in a skillet, or you could cook it in a toaster oven.
And through the magic of TV,
Yes,
we have a toasted version.
We do. So I'm just gonna cut this in half here.
Amazing, and I can hear when you're cutting through the crunch of the apples. So, you know, if you've gone apple picking and you have leftover apples and you're thinking, what do I do with these apples?
Exactly. I mean, there's hardly ever leftover apples in my house, but if there are, yeah.
In the event
throw
of
them on a
that rare.
sandwich, yes.
Awesome, well, thanks for showing us how to make this, Nancy.
Thank you.
Happy November.
Thank you, you too.